I'm going to be making orzo pasta with asparagus, lemon, and Parmesan. I'm prepping the kitchen by cleaning it thoroughly. Cleaning means getting rid of bacteria and food off hands, countertops, and plates. Sanitizing means reducing the number of pathogens on the surface to safety level. I'm going to be washing my hands before I start preparing the food. I test to see if the water is warm and then take a good amount of soap, scrub it everywhere, including my fingernails, palms, back of my hands, along with my wrists. Don't forget to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Next, I rinse my hands and take a paper towel, turn off the faucet, along with drying my hands. You can get a foodborne illness from lots of these foods if they are not handled properly. A foodborne illness is the illness caused by consuming a contaminated food or beverage. A foodborne pathogen is a biological agent, like a virus or a bacteria, that can be caused in a foodborne illness. Some foodborne illnesses and pathogens that you can get from our food that we are preparing today is: with fruits and vegetables, the most common ones that you can get are Salmonella, Listeria, and Monocolia. If the bone broth is not prepared properly, you can get Salmonella, Listeria, and Monocolia. Make sure you clean your cutting board and knife properly so you don't have any extra bacteria. Symptoms you can get from these pathogens are diarrhea, cramps, fever, nausea, and even vomiting. I clean my cutting board thoroughly so we do not have any cross-contamination. A way to prevent these pathogens from occurring is to wash your hands. Wash your fruits and vegetables that you're going to be using in your recipe. Cook your food to the proper temperature. Cross-contamination is when a foreign bacteria comes in contact with your food that you are preparing. A way to prevent this is putting up your hair and washing your cutting board so when you cut your produce, you do not get any bacteria on it. You can also separate your fruits and vegetables from your meat so no bacteria drips onto your produce. By washing my vegetables, like my lemons and my asparagus, thoroughly so that we don't have any more chemicals on it or raw meat. And then I'm going to snap off the stems of the asparagus. These woody parts of the asparagus are rough and non-edible. We can still compost them or turn them into veggie broth. We're going to chop the asparagus. You turn it on the stove to a medium-high heat. Add an olive oil. Let the olive oil heat up so that it's ready to add in the other ingredients, and put your other pan that should look like this at a low heat. I'm going to add in some red pepper flakes, some garlic, a teaspoon, and some salt and pepper. Add in your asparagus and saute. While this is sauteing, I'm going to add some olive oil into my orzo pan, some red pepper flakes, and of course my orzo. Add garlic and cook your orzo until it's golden brown. I'm going to be adding a spoon to the orzo and a spatula to the asparagus. Add a half a cup of bone broth. Stir, then cover. To the orzo, add bone broth till the orzo is covered. Cover the orzo. Cover your orzo and let it simmer. And take the asparagus off heat after it's done with being cooked. I'm going to wash my hands before I grate the Parmesan and zest the lemons because I'm going to be in direct contact with them. Wash the lemons. Add more bone broth as needed. Grate the Parmesan. Add asparagus. once pasta's done. And mix. Zest a lemon. Zest lemon into Parmesan. This will be going inside the pasta. Add lemon to taste. Before we serve, let's wash our hands. Put orzo in a serving bowl. Add your Parmesan and a little bit of lemon zest to top in the smallest amount of time. Bon appetit.
How does it taste, Autumn?
Good. Time to clean up. You're going to store the orzo in the refrigerator. So I'm going to be taking hot water, as hot as I can get it, without it being too hot, so I can't touch it. Put on my hand wash, I will rinse it with warm water, add dish soap, scrub, rinse, and put away. Leaving it as dishwasher safe, and we'll be putting it inside my dishwasher. Make sure you hand dry it completely thoroughly so that you don't get any mold. If your mom stabs you with a knife, get a Band-Aid. For wooden cutting boards, you want to make sure you're very thorough so that you don't have any leftover bacteria, along with cleaning your material that you're washing. Dry thoroughly so you prevent molding. Put away your ingredients. Time to clean and disinfect the counters along with the sink. Put your ingredients away. If your mom cuts you with a knife, make sure you put a Band-Aid on it so you have no cross-contamination. No, like, don't do what my dad's doing. Cross-contamination.
We should